football. Men's basketball, a tremendous run, tremendous second half of the season. Went to the tournament down in New Orleans, and it was magical. You know, to beat the number 2 team by 1 point in the semifinals, and then beat the number 1 seed in overtime by 1 point, and make that magical journey to the NCAA tournament. Great job. Baseball, half the year in the top 10 in the country. Top 10 in the country, first ever number 1 ranking for the Cajuns. They're still playing though, so we're not going to talk anymore about them right now. All right. Softball, again, softball is perhaps our most storied program. 12th regular season championship they wrapped up last week. You know, I was reviewing some notes. I saw that they won 40 games this year. For the 22nd consecutive year, they won 40 games. That's unbelievable. All right, so that's the big 4. Those are the ones that people know about. But I'm just as proud of what the rest of the department did. Our men's tennis program won 20 games for the first time since 1986. All right, on their way to winning a Sun Belt championship. All right, our women's soccer team had their best year in the history of the program. All right, they finished 2nd in the Sun Belt Conference, one goal away from winning a conference championship. Women's basketball had its best season since the 06-07 campaign. And I think anyone that watches them knows that they literally are maybe 1 player away. They're filled with freshmen and sophomores on that team, and their future is very bright. Volleyball won 19 games for the first time since 1997. 1997, they also had their first win over a ranked opponent this year. Golf won a contest, finished 5th, in the top 5 8 times. Again, a team that started all freshmen and all sophomores, basically 1 putt away from going to the NCAA tournament as an at-large bid. So a great season for golf. Women's tennis picked up a first-round victory in the Sun Belt Conference Championship, and then eventually got beat by the team that won the whole thing. So great job for women's tennis. And of course, our track and field programs are stellar. We had an All-American indoor track, and really with a little luck here in the next week or so, we'll have an All-American or so in outdoor track. So that's kind of a rundown quickly of all of our sports. This success that we just mentioned, it has led us to where we are today. It's led us right here to this press conference. At this time, on behalf of our coaches and student athletes, I am extremely pleased to announce a new multi-year deal with Adidas. Adidas will be the official athletic footwear, apparel, and accessory brand for all of our Raging Cajuns. You know, given the overall success of this program, it's only fitting that we partner with one of the most iconic names in all of sports. And this is a partnership that I think will benefit both sides. I think it will benefit us, I think it will benefit them, and quite honestly, I also think it's going to benefit our fans. All right, I asked Tim McFarland from the University Bookstore to come here today because the bookstore will be an outlet for some of this Adidas apparel. As time goes on, they'll get more and more in their store, so please see Tim afterwards if you have any questions. So at this point, I'd like to just invite Coach Whelan to come forward and talk a little bit about how Adidas can help his sports program. Thank you.